Good morning, guys. How are you? I hope you guys are doing very well, and welcome in the new video on Extreme Trader channel. In this video, I'm going to explain to you in a brief about support and resistance and how we can select our levels. And I will do some live trading session right in front of you. But this time I will use 1 minute chart just to have a quick trades instead of waiting it for a long time. And this time I will be on demo account because I don't want to feel any pressure or any nervousness when I'm trading. I think it's better to use my demo account when I am recording a video. So let's go. About support and resistance. A lot of the members are asking if when I'm selecting, for example, here, this support, here we have this support. A lot of members, they want to know how we can select our support line, because notice, guys, that I'm on the 4-hour chart and they know that okay, we are on a support, but since we are scalping, it's very important to select the exact right point to enter so we can avoid late entries or very early entries, which will cost us a pip or might cost us to lose the whole trade or miss it actually. So if I am on this support line here, how can I draw my support line? Let me tell you. If you want to select your entry point, don't draw your line on the closing price of the bodies like this, or drawing your line at the absolute bottom of the wick. You cannot do that in this scenario. Remember, guys, it's all depending on the pattern you are seeing in front of you. For example, in this example right in front of me, I cannot draw my line to be exactly on the absolute bottom of the wick or the closing price of the body. Then where is the right thing what is the right thing to do? Where is the right level to be drawn? Focus, guys. We have here this support line, okay, and we have this lower wicks, this wick here and this wick here. So what we need to do to have the absolute accurate level, you have to put your line mixing both of the lines together, because we have these bottom wicks or we have these lower wicks. You cannot draw one line to mix or to merge or to include all of the wicks you have here. You simply cannot do that. You have to select only the lower wicks, and you have to draw your line mixing these lower wicks together. So now the line is touching this wick and this wick. In other words, if you want to make it more simple, you have to draw your line at the shortest lower wick, at the short or the shortest lower wick. I know it's a little bit hard to understand, but trust me, within time it will be very easy. So let's see what happened later in the future. After selecting this point, look at that. The reversal happened exactly on this line without missing a single pip, and this support has become the new resistance later on. Let me show you another examples. For example, here. For example, in this scenario, I'm looking here actually, guys. Okay, so in this scenario here, we have this support here. We have this support level here. So how to select which level exactly there will be the reversal without missing so many pips? Notice that there is two bounces. Here we have a bounce, and here we have a bounce. Then we have the bearish breakout. Then we have the bullish breakout later happened. So after the bullish breakout, after this bullish breakout, I need to place a trade. It will be on the support level. So how to select which level will be exactly my entry point? Actually, it will be here as I draw for you, because let me show you. You have this bounce here, you have this lower wick, and you have this lower wick. So what you need to do, you need to include them all in one line, both these wicks. So if I draw my line at the absolute bottom of this wick, it's not really the right thing, because the candle could have reversed earlier and go up, only because I got lucky here. It reversed later. But look here on the left, guys. This support was left behind. We cannot leave it like this, so we have to increase the line a little bit like this, and there you go. Now you have included the bottom of the wick here on this support, and also included the bottom of the wick on this support level, and you can see later what happened. This support became the new resistance exactly on this given line. Even here you can see that after the breakout candle, look at this, guys. Check this wick here. This wick here went up here a little bit and then fall down, giving me a profit if I entered as a scalping trade. So since this was a support and I'm going to place buy, so I'm looking for a support opportunity. And later on we have only resistance, resistance, resistance. So this is the first place for my support. Now, what is the mistake? Some people, what they will do is they don't know where exactly to draw the line. They will do it like this, for example, and see how many pips you have lost. Let me count them. I'm on the 4 hour. It will be so many, I think. Like about 20 pips. You have late. You are late, almost 20 pips away. That's why you have to select carefully your support level. The right way to draw the support line, it will be exactly like this. So you just got 5 pips extra, but then look at the strong bullish movement, giving you about 100, I think 110 pips, 113 pips, and that is too much. Let me go to another example. Show you. Yes, okay. Now we have talked about these patterns if you have lower wicks here. But what if it was a simple long wick? That one is kind of tricky. Actually, in this scenario, you cannot draw or include the small wicks. What you need to do is you have to select the absolute top of the wick. Unfortunately, in this scenario, it didn't work. But it's only here. In this scenario, it didn't work, but usually it does work. That is not a problem. I will show you now another example. Show me a support or resistance with a simple long wick. Okay, we have here, I think. Yes, I believe yes. We have this. In this scenario, I have the long wick here on this resistance. So let's see any bearish breakout candle to enter with the resistance, and you can see here we have the bullish one. So this was a support, and notice, guys, the same level here, it was exactly the support later. That is awesome. That is amazing. So later on, we finally we got the bearish breakout candle, and then from here I have to look on the left to find this support level here. Sorry, this resistance line here, this resistance long wick here, and I will place my trade, and you can see the reversal happened exactly on this point afterwards. The candle went a little bit up. Let me see how many pips it went up. Oh, that is a lot actually, 14 pips. It went up 14 pips, but that is fine. I mean, this is the highest or the strongest level. And of course, guys, we cannot have very accurate trades 100% of the times. Usually, it will happen like this. Let me show you an example where it actually worked. Here, for example, in this support, I have a simple long wick here. That is pin bar, by the way. So if I select this to be my entry point at the next support, you can see how it worked exactly on it. So this was my support level here, selected only by looking at the longest wick on this support. So after the bullish breakout candle, we can see that this level has been visited again, and it was a support. And exactly almost without missing a single pip, the reversal happened here, and it gave me profit even later, guys. This level was strong support for a reasonable amount of time. if I selected my line to be lower, for example, here, it's not really the most accurate thing because later we cannot see any bullish breakout happened here on the same level, and the candles didn't come even down here to this point. So therefore, if you want to select your support or resistance lines, you have to mark these rules. If the support consists of so many wicks, you have to mix or merge the lower wicks of them together. If your support or resistance consists of single long wick, you have to mark your support and resistance on the top or the bottom of this wick. For example, in this scenario here, we don't have a lower or higher wick here. We don't have single wick that is so long. Like for example here, we have a very long wick, so I can rely on it to draw my support at the absolute bottom of it. But in this scenario here, however, there is no single long wick I can rely on it. So what I will do is to draw my support line, I will merge all the lower wicks, which will be like this. So now we have mixed all these lower wicks here, all of them touching the line, even these two here, and look what happened next. This support has become the new resistance, and you can see, guys, that the reversal happened exactly here without losing many pips or missing the trade. It's only, I think, like 6 pips, and then finally the trade took place with good profit. So let's see what happened later. I want to see if later this was a support and this was also a support. Let's roll. Let's see together what happened later. This one didn't work, unfortunately, and that is normal, guys. There is no 100% work strategy in the world. Even the lower one, it didn't work. I think there was maybe some news or something happened. By the way, remember there was... yeah, by the way, I forgot something. We are looking for a breakout after this one. So let me get rid of the other one so we will not be confused. Okay, so let's track this one here. So this is a support line here I drawn. Now we have to wait to see a bullish breakout. There is no bullish breakout yet. And here, yes. Now the bullish breakout happened. Now on the left, I have to see a support happened exactly on the same level. Unfortunately, the market didn't reach yet this level. How come? It has happened here. We can see it happened here. There was a gap during the weekend, obviously, and we can see that that level has been exactly the support. Let me just be sure. Yes, guys, this is the one I marked, and look on the left. You can see that there is a bearish breakout, but then there is the gap during the weekend. This is happening, and then after the candles exceed this level, again they came as a support, and look at that, guys, exactly on the same level. So this is the way you can select your support and resistance. Let me do a few more examples in front of you. I'm sure a lot of people, they need more examples of this. What I will do is I will select randomly another asset, another pairs, and look on random, just completely random. Let me see what example. Where we can find a good example to show you. For example, here in this pattern here we have a resistance, but let me show you the right way to draw your resistance line. Look at that. You have here this long wick here, these long wicks, and you have these lower wicks. Oh, sorry, the lower resistance. So of course you have higher wicks here, because now we are talking about a resistance. Okay, guys? So we are talking about a resistance. And let me show you. You have on this resistance here, you have, where is the highest wicks? There is only 2 high wicks, this one and this one. So what you do is not drawing the line on the absolute high of the wick or the closing price. You have to mix them, merge them. look at this, guys. If I do it like this, if I draw my line on the closing price of the body, look what happened. I missed this entry. This resistance became a support later, but I missed my entry. Sorry. So if I want to have the accurate entry, put my line on mix of them, on the, sorry, the middle of them, and you can see like this. Now the line is merging or touching both wicks. So if you want to make it easier, the wick is like this and the next wick is like this. So the line will not be set on the closing price of the body or the absolute top of the wick, but actually the line will have to pass both of them like this. This is the right way to draw your support and resistance lines. Look what happened next. Next, what happened is this resistance became the support on the exact given point. Not only that, notice that we are looking for a resistance, so we are looking for a bearish breakout candle. And here it is, the bearish breakout candle. Then what happened is we will look for this same level on a resistance, and you can see you can sell on the point. Guys, look at how beautiful and accurate this is. This way you didn't miss a single pip. The reversal happened exactly on the given level, on the given line. So instead of drawing my line like this and missing how many pips here, or draw my line like, sorry, draw my line like this, you can see how many pips I have missed here if I want to place sell. So that's why put your line like this. Make sure you are including both of the top of the wicks, and you will see the reversal happening exactly on the level. Let's take now the last random example. Let me get rid of this line here. Just I want a clear example to show you. I'm on the 4-hour chart, by the way, guys. Let me see. I want something easy for, okay, good, or not. I just want to find something easier to explain. I don't want something very, nope, 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 nope. Let me see, for example. But there is, what I'm seeing here is a lot of zigzag movement. It's not good to give you the example I'm looking for. That's why I'm just shaking my head. I'm not finding the best trend to show you more examples. Let me see, for example, here. This is a support, consists of one long wick. Didn't we just see this one before? I think not. Okay. So let me select my support on the exact given wick, like this one. You can see, guys, sure enough, selecting my trade, or selecting my support level on the same level on the absolute bottom of the wick. Later on, we can see that the same level gave me a strong support reversal. And therefore, guys, I hope by this you have understood how we can select our support and resistance lines. Let me just make a quick review, guys. If you want to select your support and resistance on a level consists of so many wicks, like for example this one here, just make sure that you are marking it very well. Here you have a support, and here you have the support. So what you need to do is make sure when you draw the line, the candle will touch both of them. But unfortunately, in this scenario, the line is touching the body the body of the candle. Therefore, you cannot draw it here. So you have to draw it on the bottom of the wick. This way you have now the right support level. So let's see what happened next. Remember, I am on a support level here. So what I need to see is a bullish breakout candle. What we need to see is a bullish breakout candle. I'm trying to find one. And here it is. Okay, unfortunately it didn't work here. And that is normal. But however, there is something remarkable. That the same level, guys, it was a support and then it became a resistance afterwards. Exactly on the same given line. Not lower or higher, exactly on it. Let me show you another example. I don't want the video to be so much boring and long. Here, for example, here we have this support here. So where is the right way to draw my line? Let me see. We have then this support and this support. I will try to draw my line in a way to include all of them together like this. Exactly this way. Not even that. Look on the left what happened. This level was a resistance and the wick is touching this point or this line exactly. Not even closing above it, not even passing it. It's not even going on above this level here. So let me see what happened later on this level I have selected. So this is the support. I need to see bullish breakout happened later, but unfortunately the market didn't go yet. But I think this is a very strong support level. We can mark our trade on it. So by this, guys, I hope you have understood clearly how we can mark or select our support and resistance lines. Let me try to take one trade in front of you based on what we have seen now. Let me see if I'm lucky enough. Go JPP AUD. I want to see if myself if I am on a support or resistance. Right now here on the JPP JPY I am on a support. Let me see. I am here on a support. Let me change the color. It's somehow burning my eyes. That is, I cannot even see it. I want some light color. Okay, accepted. So let me now jump to the 15-minute chart and show you what I will do. What I will do is, since I am on a support, I'm going to place buy option, or I'm going to place buy. So how can I draw my support line on the 15-minute chart? I have a support here, and I have a support here. But if I want to make one line mixing all of them or including all of them, it's maybe not possible. So what I will do is, I will select my line like this, exactly like this. Now what I did, I included these two wicks in my line, this wick as well, and this support with wick as well. And now we have the breakout candle. We can see that after the breakout candle, we have this small candle with a long wick. It touched this level and then reversed. So I believe we can here have now another reversal, and the candle should be going up. I'm thinking to set my take profit to be on the next nearest resistance, which is this one here. So let me see how many pips is that. Oh my god, that is 25 pips. Oh yeah, I am okay, good. JPP JPY, that's why JPP JPY is my favorite pair, because they are giving very high amount or very high paid per pip. Sorry guys, I'm just reading a WhatsApp message. Okay, hold on 1 second guys. Okay, the candle touched this level and I missed my entry. I will enter here exactly. Unfortunately guys, I was busy in personal stuff on WhatsApp. Driving is like trading. Don't read WhatsApp while you trading. Okay, so you can see the reversal happened exactly on the same line I have drawn, and I will set my take profit to be at the next nearest resistance, which is here. giving me 15 pips of profit. You can see how the candle is going a little bit more down, but the reversal is gonna happen exactly on the line I have given, and I don't mind actually to place another trade. You can see guys how the candle is reversing. It's just barely touching this level here, and then it's going up because I have drawn the right level, and I'm sure the candle will not pass it or not go below it. Since I am on a strong support on the 4-hour chart, I know very well that my trade will be in profit. Even if it might break it out later, guys, that's totally fine. I'm just going to take the pips from this bounce here. What will happen later, I'm telling you, maybe the candle will go up here, hitting this resistance, then it will go more and more down. That is the power of my strategy. I'm just taking the small pullback here. Some people asking me, Salah, how you are not sure, how you are so sure that the candle will not break out this level and go more down? I'm telling you, no, it will not. It will bounce a little bit, then it will go more down, and this bounce a little bit is my profit. This is where I'm getting money from my strategy. This is when my strategy pay me off. So you can see now how the candle is bouncing. Already I have almost 10 pips of profit. You can see what will happen now. Let me pause the video until this candle finish. Yeah, another thing I need to explain. Some people asking me, man, why you are setting your take profit here if you are going to close the trade very soon? The answer is I'm careful. I know I set my take profit here, but I'm sure it happened to all of us. When we are in profit, then unfortunately the market go against our direction and we go again in loss, and then we will regret, man, why I wish I closed earlier, I would be in profit. That's what I have learned from trading forex. Don't be greedy. I set my take profit here only if the candle went up fast or if I went away from my PC. But since I'm in front of my computer, I have now $30 profit from this trade, and I will simply finish. I got now out with a profit. Don't be greedy, guys. Even few pips can give you good profit. So guys, I hope by this you have understood exactly how to select your support and resistance lines, and I wish you guys a very profitable trading. Today is Friday. Be careful of the market. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, hold on. Yeah, I was just checking the forex news. If I'm not mistaken, today is gonna be good for trades. Um, I saw there's some bank holidays going on. Yes, next Wednesday. On next Wednesday, April 25. Be careful, guys. NZD, AUD, Euro. Um, maybe will not be ideal day to trade because some of the important banks will be on holiday. So anyway, keep your eyes always on the news, guys. Keep your eyes on Vinviz to see the strength of the candle. Sorry, of the currency. Look at that, how this is going more up. Don't feel sorry, guys. I'm not feeling sorry at all for closing the trade. I'm always happy because I'm safe. In the end, I hope that was informative to you guys. And yeah, I wish that informative to you guys. See you soon.